I'm also a school teacher, an elementary school teacher. I taught in the public system for 18 years. After 2 years of working in education, I actually took a leave of absence and started thinking about possibly pursuing another career, which ended up being therapy. And however, I continued to work in education for many, many years while I was getting my training and certification. And what I realized when I was teaching is that there was a part of me that felt very sort of unfulfilled in that I saw a lot of kids around me who were really struggling with their mental health. Their families were struggling. They were struggling in how they're relating to each other in the classroom, struggling with health, struggling with academics. And to me, in a way, like the curriculum became very secondary. I was wondering, like, how can I help differently? But I felt the limitations of that. I also, in the last, I would say, 10 years of my career, really started to notice how the profession was impacting teachers' mental health. And I feel like that's been something that was really on my radar the last number of years. I actually wrote a letter to the Ontario College of Teachers responding to an article where they're saying to teachers, you need to be recognizing students' mental health all the time, and you need to be putting a lot of energy into student mental health. And there was nowhere in the document that addressed teachers' mental health. And it feels like it's given a lot of lip service. And I think a lot of teachers are really struggling right now in a lot of ways with mental health. There's a lot of anxiety. I can see depression. There's a lot of teachers who are working like an obscene amount of hours to try and keep all the balls in the air that they need to keep in the air, and it's affecting their relationships. I think there's a lot of addiction happening to just deal with sort of the stress of all that. And so part of what I would love to do is to work with teachers in a way that helps them with their mental health. I actually don't want teachers to leave the profession. I want teachers to stay in the profession. I think in my experience, there's like a lot of amazing teachers in there. And what feels sad to me is they get worn out, but they have still so much to offer. And the only way that they're going to stay, they're going to keep offering to the school in a beneficial way is if they're healthy. And so I would love to be able to be a conduit to teachers' mental health and encouraging teachers to take care of their mental health and seek out therapists to talk to and use the funds that are there to take care of their mental health. I think that would feel to me like the transition from teaching to doing this with teachers, I think would be like the culmination of probably like absolutely what I wanted to do to give back to teaching, because it was hard for me to leave, and but I know this is where I want to be, and I think I could really be of service to teachers who are looking to work on their mental health.